We're focusing in on Illovo, Africa's biggest sugar producer now. It's got a market cap of 11.5 billion rand and has extensive agricultural and manufacturing operations in 6 African countries. The group produces raw and refined sugar for local, regional, the European Union, United States and other world markets from sugarcane supplied by its own agricultural operations. Ron, the big issue, it seems though, with Illovo is production has been falling off. Expected down by around 10% for the full year, and it's South Africa that has been a big problem.
Hence the move into Africa, both with Tongaat and Illovo. The South African contribution is falling. The cost pressures in South Africa are very high. The margins in South Africa are high. Hence, both Tongaat and Illovo are moving into Africa, into places like Mozambique, into Zambia, into Swaziland, into Tanzania. And in addition to that, you've got access now, preferential access to the EU and possibly to the US as well. That's where you can get extra margin on your selling prices. The rand has been a problem when the rand was strong last year. With the weaker rand, we should see better profits coming through. However, to March this year, I think we're going to see profits not looking all that great.
If you were looking at these numbers though, and looking at this falling production, even though it's starting to expand into Africa, it's not doing as well as the likes of Tongaat in terms of increasing production though. And the rand, you can't be buying a stock surely based on the fact that it's very much hinged towards that rand movement.
Yeah, although, you know, sophisticated investors will understand that volatility, and I think Ron's right. The big opportunity, given that they're 50% owned now by Associated British Foods, is to export back into the EU. And I think they will get that right. So in years to come, because they've got the capital, they'll probably expand substantially up there. And remember, sugar prices are kind of linked to oil prices, which sounds wrong, but it's because sugar cane is used to make ethanol, and in countries like Brazil, it's a major part of their transport fuels.
So further down the line, that an opportunity, because ethanol production has been increasing.
I guess. Look, you know the old slogan, everybody loves Illovo. I don't know if you're old enough to remember that as a marketing strategy, but I don't know, in this case, you've got to have a very long-term perspective, I think, to buy this one.
Is this a sweet stock for you, Ron? 25 rand?
Not in the short term. It's the PE is very, very high. I think the forward PE to March this year is about 20, 21 odd. I would certainly prefer Tongaat.
Tongaat, so that's a not hot for Illovo. Paul, not hot.